If you love a flower, don't pick it up, because if you pick it up it dies and it ceases to be what you love. So if you love a flower, let it be. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation. Experience life in all possible ways, good, bad, bitter, sweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the qualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. Sadness gives depth. Happiness gives height. Sadness gives roots. Happiness gives branches. Happiness is like a tree going into the sky, and sadness is like the roots going down into the womb of the earth. Both are needed, and the higher a tree goes, the deeper it goes, simultaneously. The bigger the tree, the bigger will be its roots. In fact, it is always in proportion. That's its balance. To be creative means to be in love with life. You can be creative only if you love life enough that you want to enhance its beauty. You want to bring a little more music to it, a little more poetry to it, a little more dance to it. Don't try to become. Friendship is the purest love. It is the highest form of love where nothing is asked for, no condition, where one simply enjoys giving. I'm simply saying that there is a way to be sane. I'm saying that you can get rid of all this insanity created by the past in you, just by being a simple witness of your thought processes. It is simply sitting silently, witnessing the thoughts passing before you. Just witnessing, not interfering, not even judging, because the moment you judge you have lost the pure witness. The moment you say this is good, this is bad, you have already jumped onto the thought process. It takes a little time to create a gap between the witness and the mind. Once the gap is there, you are in for a great surprise, that you are not the mind, that you are the witness, a watcher. And this process of watching is the very alchemy of real religion. Because as you become more and more deeply rooted in witnessing, thoughts start disappearing. You are, but the mind is utterly empty. That's the moment of enlightenment. That is the moment that you become for the first time an unconditioned, sane, really free human being. Life begins where fear ends. One thing, you have to walk and create the way by your walking. You will not find a ready-made path. It is not so cheap to reach to the ultimate realization of truth. You will have to create the path by walking yourself. The path is not ready-made, lying there and waiting for you. It is just like the sky. The birds fly, but they don't leave any footprints. You cannot follow them. There are no footprints left behind. Be realistic. Plan for a miracle. Listen to your being. It is continuously giving you hints. It is a still, small voice. It does not shout at you, that is true. And if you are a little silent, you will start feeling your way. Be the person you are. Never try to be another, and you will become mature. Maturity is accepting the responsibility of being oneself, whatsoever the cost. Risking all to be oneself. That's what maturity is all about. Drop the idea of becoming someone, because you are already a masterpiece. You cannot be improved. You have only to come to it, to know it, to realize it. Each person comes into this world with a specific destiny. He has something to fulfill. Some message has to be delivered. Some work has to be completed. You are not here accidentally, you are here meaningfully. There is a purpose behind you. The whole intends to do something through you. Falling in love, you remain a child. Rising in love, you mature. By and by, love becomes not a relationship. It becomes a state of your being. Not that you are in love, now you are love. Truth is not something outside to be discovered. It is something inside to be realized. Nobody can say anything about you. Whatsoever people say is about themselves. That false sinner depends on others, so you are always looking to what people are saying about you. And you are always following other people. You are always trying to satisfy them. You are always trying to be respectable. You are always trying to decorate your ego. This is suicidal. Rather than being disturbed by what others say, you should start looking inside yourself. Whenever you are self-conscious, you are simply showing that you are not conscious of the self at all. You don't know who you are. If you had known, then there would have been no problem. Then you are not seeking opinions. Then you are not worried what others say about you. It is irrelevant. When you are self-conscious, you are in trouble. When you are self-conscious, you are really showing symptoms that you don't know who you are. Your very self-consciousness indicates that you have not come home yet. You feel good, you feel bad, and these feelings are bubbling from your own unconsciousness, from your own past. Nobody is responsible except you. Nobody can make you angry, and nobody can make you happy. The capacity to be alone is the capacity to love. It may look paradoxical to you, but it's not. It is an existential truth. Only those people who are capable of being alone are capable of love, of sharing, of going into the deepest core of another person without possessing the other, without becoming dependent on the other, without reducing the other to a thing, and without becoming addicted to the other. They allow the other absolute freedom because they know that if the other leaves, they will be as happy as they are now. Their happiness cannot be taken by the other because it is not given by the other. Creativity is the greatest rebellion in existence. Intelligence is dangerous. Intelligence means you will start thinking on your own. You will start looking around on your own. You will not believe in the scriptures. You will believe only in your own experience. The less people know, the more stubbornly they know it. Courage is a love affair with the unknown. Take hold of your own life. See that the whole existence is celebrating. These trees are not serious. These birds are not serious. The rivers and the oceans are wild. And everywhere there is fun. Everywhere there is joy and delight. Watch existence. Listen to the existence and become part of it. I love this world because it is imperfect. It is imperfect, and that's why it is growing. If it was perfect, it would have been dead. Growth is possible only if there is imperfection. I would like you to remember again and again, I am imperfect. The whole universe is imperfect, and to love this imperfection, to rejoice in this imperfection is my whole message. With me, illusions are bound to be shattered. I am here to shatter all illusions. Yes, it will irritate you. It will annoy you. That's my way of functioning and working. I will sabotage you from your very roots. Unless you are totally destroyed as a mind, there is no hope for you. That is the simple secret of happiness. Whatever you are doing, don't let past move your mind. Don't let future disturb you. Because the past is no more, and the future is not yet. To live in the memories, to live in the imagination, is to live in the non-existential. And when you are living in the non-existential, you are missing that which is existential. Naturally, you will be miserable because you will miss your whole life. The moment a child is born, the mother is also born. She never existed before. The woman existed, but the mother never. A mother is something absolutely new. And so in you, the child, your mother lives on, and through your family continues to live. So at this time, look after yourself and your family as you would your mother, for through you all she will truly never die. Millions of people are suffering. They want to be loved, but they don't know how to love. And love cannot exist as a monologue. It is a dialogue, a very harmonious dialogue. My meditation is simple. It does not require any complex practices. It is simple. It is singing. It is dancing. It is sitting silently. Many people have come and left, and it has been always good because they emptied some space for better people. It is a strange experience that those who have left me have always left places for a better quality of people. I have never been a loser.